Hello, Mr. FarmSim Guy. How are you doing today?
Morning, Args. How are we?
Not too bad, thank you. It's a nice bright green hoodie you've got there. You've been testing out some new equipment, I see.
I have indeed. I saw you were doing it on your live stream last night as well. It's quite a good kit. It's quite a good set of kit, isn't it?
It is. Looking forward to that being in the wild and everyone being able to have it. In fact, by the time this video comes out, it will be.
That's right. That's right.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about No Man's Land and what we're going to do today. So I think we're going to go and sell some eggs, maybe a little bit of milk. We have another plot of land lined up.
That's right. Yeah, we're running a bit low on silage, and we know we need it for the cows, but also it funds us quite nicely with the BGA. So yeah, we thought we'd do another grass silage harvest first before jumping into the canola.
Yep. We're gonna buy another plot of land. We're gonna put down a fermenting silo just behind where you're standing right now, and then just get to mowing some grass and getting it made, I suppose.
That's right. We don't have enough money yet, though, do we? So we're going to sell some eggs and some milk and see what that brings us to cash-wise.
Yep, sounds like a good idea. Well, I know you love loading trailers, so I thought I might have a turn this time. So I'm happy to load the eggs
Thanks,
up if you want to sell the milk.
All right, I'll happily take that.
All right, I might throw the maple syrup on too. I think a bit of that over.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, mate.
Sell as much as we can.
Let's get going.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to No Man's Land with FarmSim Guy and myself. You can see he is heading down with a load of milk to go and sell. We're going to get some eggs loaded up. As you've heard, we do plan to buy some more land. We're going to buy this block of land where FSG is just driving through now. I'll just have a quick look. You can see field number 44 or lot number 44. It's got a decent amount of grass in there that we can mow, and we are going to set ourselves up with a fermenting silo and let's get into doing some different sort of work today. We don't quite have our crops ready to harvest. The canola isn't quite ready to go. So, but we do need, try not to squash our corn here behind us, we do need about another $40,000. We need 85 for the land, and we need 30,000 to buy the fermenting silo that we're going to put up. So here we go. We need 105,000. That math's right, 115,000 would be better, and we are just a little bit short. So hopefully with the milk and the eggs, we've got a fair amount of eggs in here, we can get that $40,000. Also got a little bit of maple syrup, and I did notice there was a few lettuces over by the greenhouse, so worst comes to the worst, we can sell all of those too. But I'm just going to get these loaded up, get them put onto the trailer, and we will head on down, see what we can earn off them. There we go, there's 10 grand of it all, $9,477 for the milk, so that's a good start. So I think once we get these eggs down here, I was hoping we might have actually got to the magic $85,000 with what FSG had, because then he could have actually started on the mowing while I was busy getting all this loaded up and down to the store. Then we only need the fermenting silo, but that's alright, we're not too far away. In fact, possibly when we look over 10 o'clock, we might get some money out of the BGA. I'm not sure if there's actually anything in there or not. That's alright, we won't be too much longer getting these loaded up. We'll get them stacked up as quick as we can and head on down to the sell point. Alright, there we go, we've got all the eggs loaded up and just the last 2 pallets here of maple syrup to go. So we'll get these up on top. That far side one's a little precarious. Be careful not to knock that off. We don't tip anything off as we get this all loaded up. There we go, that'll do. Get that strapped down, and I'm sure we'll be able to get that load safely down to the sell point. So we'll just leave this here for now. Go and jump in there and head on down, because we need to get these sold. See how much we earn. Well, we need about $31,000, so we're just going to head in here. I know we can't sell the maple syrup, it'll give us a warning, but let's see what we can earn off these eggs just in here. Unscrap everything, make sure it keeps unloading. Here we go, it's going up. Is it going to get to the magic total though? Going to be the big question. Well, $31,000 just off the eggs. That's some real good money. So we'll get spun around, we'll go down to the sell point for the maple syrup and see what we can earn for this. But anything now is a bonus, because that is all we needed, was 115 grand to buy the field and to buy the fermenting silo. So it'd be good to have a little bit of operating cash, but we obviously have plenty of other things we could have sold if we needed to. There we go. What have we got there? That's $1,900. Need to get just a touch closer for these ones on the other side. Another $1,900. So $118,000. Perfect. That's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. Right, we can go and actually get started on the main task for today, which is mowing. I'm pretty sure FSG will probably be hooking up the mower on his tractor. I'll go and grab the windrower and we'll be able to make a start on getting that done. Alright, so there is FSG. Looks like he's getting these trees cut down. So we might as well make the most of having the trailer just here. We'll come over and get these put on. They should be small enough we can pick them up by hand. So we'll put these on the back of the trailer there. It was close. He probably had his earmuffs and ear protection on and couldn't actually hear us as we came around the corner. But you can grab that one there. Let's go and see. We'll put on the back of the trailer. Perfect. Look at that. Excellent. Get that strapped down and we'll let him cut this other one down. And hopefully we'll be able to get it sold. So just while FSG is doing that, let's just pop in and we will buy the land. We don't want to be trying to do too much on here before we own it. Lot 44 is now ours. Now, obviously, we've said before, 55 and 56 we own only for the purpose of being able to put those placeables down there, the potato sorting plant and the sell point for the maple syrup and some other things. So that is there for that reason and that reason only. But there we go, $33,000 left. So that is enough for us to be able to buy the fermenting silo. Hopefully, we don't have to do too much leveling like we did with the chicken coop, because that could make it a little bit harder.
Right, I think that's the only 4 trees, isn't it? Oh,
I think so. It's only if we wanted to cut any, there might be 1 or 2 that would stick out up the top there, but I reckon we can just work around them. But it's just going to be for grass work for now. We can cut them down if we ever plough it.
Yeah, well, I was wondering, do we cut the grass off it now to get it off, but then do we plough and reseed it with grass?
I mean, we could
so we get a better higher yield.
Could do that too. Could even expand the what's in the canola fields once they're harvested and make them bigger fields down here too.
Well, there's that as well, isn't there? Yeah.
Lots of options.
World's our oyster.
It is. Did you see how much money we got from those eggs? 30 grand just off the eggs.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good money. So we've got just enough to be able to afford that fermenting silo.
Yeah. No, we should put it down. We'll watch this. We'll end up with more grass than we can fit in the silo.
Probably. Good thing we've got those couple of bunkers too.
Indeed.
Right, I'm going to leave you to mowing. I'll go down and sort out that fermenting silo. I'll sort out these trees and then I'll be over with the windrower.
Awesome. See you in a bit.
Alright, take care. Have fun.
I will.
Alright, well there you go. There is our new bit of land. Devoid of trees, or devoid of 4 trees that would have got in our way and made it just a little bit infuriating. There is that one up there which sticks out a little bit, but I think we can work around it. If we choose to cut it up, we'll just cut it up and throw it into the up into the existing trees. Get it out of the way. But I'm going to go through these into the wood cell point down here, into the furnace or boiler, and get these sold and cleared out. And then we're going to go sort out where the fermenting silo is going to go and get that built, and then we'll be ready to start windrowing. That'll give FSG just enough time to get a bit of a head start, because otherwise I think we would be following them a little bit too close with the windrower. So we will sort that out now. Alright, there we go. We've got these 4 bits of wood. Let's go and see if we can sell them. $350. Hardly huge earning, but they're gone and out of the way now, which is what we really wanted to achieve. There we go. FSG's moved the loading wagons out of the way, which is ideal because we need that space for putting our silo up. So it's going to go in just in there. So we'll get this trailer out of the way, or we'll get out of the way. We'll go and have a look at where that's going to go. So in the menu here, we're in production and under factories. We've got this $30,000 fermenting silo. Now this is by Omatana. Someone FSG was fortunate enough to meet at FarmCon. Really appreciated meeting her and catching up with what she's been up to. But there we go. We're going to put this down here, 30,003. I think this is going to be a pretty good spot for it. It's not going to be offensively in the way of anything. It's going to make it quite easy to get in here and load and unload, particularly with the loft just there. So let's go and pop that down there, and it is built. Here we go. Not enough money to build anymore. No surprises. Obviously, we've just spent a whole lot. I might just spend a little bit of time just tidying up landscaping around it, just to get rid of some of this grass, and then we'll go and start on windrowing. Alright, and there we go. That's looking pretty good. Going to be a nice, easy drive through there, easy loading there. And then what we did actually talk about off stream, FSG and I talked about, was actually being able to set up an auto drive course. We could actually do a loop between this and the BGA, and we could have one of the tractors or something just running, pulling a trailer and loading through there rather than having to do it ourselves. So we've still got a decent amount of silage here for the cows. How much is in here? 130,000 litres. 126,000. Be close. So that'll be nice. Might make things just a little bit easier. So there we go. That's all placed, and we're down to 3.5 grand. So go and jump in the tractor. We will head in and find the windrower. Should be in the shed just here, and go and make a start on getting some of the grass rode up and ready to load. Yes, I know it's going to get dirty when we were using it, but I hooked up to the windrower and it was looking filthy, so I thought let's give it a nice clean off before we go and take it into the field, just to make it look nice. Probably make FSG's tractor look dirty too, which is always a nice little achievement. I think it'll go faster too when it's nice and clean, more aerodynamic. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. There we go, it's looking much better. Right, let's head on down to the field and make a start. Well, and there we are. FSG has only really made it around this little piece, or this big area once. So we are not going to be too far behind him. It's going to work out pretty well. I think we just start here. Which way is he going? Head up that way. I think we're a little bit wider than his mower. Can't recall exactly. Maybe we might go unorthodox, but we might go in an anti-clockwise direction for this and head on around this way, just because we know that there's a little bit more width. But we're about the same. We must be about the same as the mower, just looking at it now. So I think we will just jump into a little bit of a time lapse for this. See how we go with windrowing and getting this all into some nice neat rows that we can pick up with the loading wagons and get into that fermenting silo. So catch up with you in a little while. So we're making some pretty good progress here. FSG's finished mowing this section, and we've got all of behind us all windrowed. There's a lot of grass here. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how many thousands or hundreds of thousands of litres we end up with in the silo. Be good though. It'll be good to have that there and be able to get a steady income going back in through the BGA. Now I'm not sure if FSG's going to go and mow the other section over the far side or not. We might leave that for now to see how we go on this bit. And possibly do that a little bit later. Not sure if we need any more hay. I don't think we do, but at least we can cut that for hay if we did choose to do that. In fact, I think it was what we talked about last time, was needing some more hay, so maybe we do leave that for hay. Not sure. Anyhow, we're just going to finish off this last little bit of windrowing, and we'll go and grab the loading wagons. Not sure whether FSG's gone to grab those or what he's doing. Well, that answers that question. FSG's gone and hooked up to the loading wagon and is obviously making a start there. So we're obviously going to leave that other little field, or little piece of grass, for another day. But we are just about done. Should be one more pass here and we'll wrap things up. Now I'll probably save this GPS course. Well, I won't need to save it. I'll be able to just keep it and use it for myself, but we'll probably give it to FSG, because then he'll have a GPS course which will follow the windrows. So we'll sort that out for him. But there we are, all done, all windrowed up. A few bits we missed, but I think we'll be right. Well, just before we head off, looks like FSG's here with his first load going into the silos. That all looks to be working perfectly. Looks good. Going to make things a whole lot easier using that fermenting silo. I don't think we need to put anything else in it. Have a look in the production chains. Actually, here comes the man himself. We'll have a chat to him.
Silo's looking good, mate.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well there, I think. It's going to make a whole lot more efficiencies for us.
Yes, indeed. I was just wondering what capacity these were.
I can't actually tell you, to be honest. I'll probably say in the production chain, won't it?
It does not, but I've put 26,000 litres in there and it's barely registered on the marker, so hopefully they're pretty large.
Oh, fingers crossed it is. I hope so too. Reckon, what do you reckon? 400,000 litres off that?
Yeah, something like that. So definitely enough to fit in here, based on what I'm looking at already.
Yep, oh, that'll be good. Very good. Now I've saved the Windrow GPS course for you, so you should be able to pick that up and run along those for your loading wagon.
Lovely. Thank you, mate.
Alright, carry on.
Let's do it.
So back over here, we've got the loading wagons. Looks like FSG's taking the agricultural route through the trees. Efficiencies. Nice and direct course. So there we go. We've got the GPS all set up for him. He should be able to run along there. Everything is working out just fine. So my guess is 400,000 litres. Interesting to see where we end up. He's well, how far's he gotten? Done 26,000 litres. Not too far. Too far around the field. Anyhow, let's carry on. We'll take off this little bit of the headland, and then we'll jump into. Well, we'll try and do a little bit of a montage for this. We've had a time lapse there of the windrowing. We'll montage this and see how it all goes and get this done. We'll see you again very soon. Well, there we are. We are done. All finished. FSG will get that last little piece, and we've got, what, 50% in here. So, in fact, we'll go and pick up some of these little scrappy bits on the way back. Not too many, is there? Done a reasonably good job getting these fields nice and clean. Just looking around. Perfect. So it'll be interesting now to go and have a look and see how much grass we've got. So, I'm going to dump this into the silo and have a look. So FSG's getting his dumped in. We've got 12,000 litres. Just having a look in the production, 261. So we end up with about 270. So a little bit less than I thought. But we would have got closer to that 400,000. But still, decent amount of silage once it's all fermented. Got a long way in the BGA to making us some good money. So we'll get that dumped out there and then get parked up and go and have a chat to FSG about what we are going to do next.
That was a job well done, Args.
Every job I do is a job well done, FSG.
Oh yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly.
Say it with conviction next time, please. No, it did go well. 271,000 litres or so?
Yeah, no, that's not bad, is it?
No, a little bit less than I thought, but still, will go a long way to keeping the BGA ticking over.
It will. Big silo capacity. I think it's about 1.5 million litres, so it'd be good to keep it topped up. Yeah,
good value for $30,000 compared to some of the others we looked at. They were very pricey.
They were. I'm definitely keen to have a go at maybe replanting those with grass seed and seeing if we can really bump that yield up.
Okay, well, we can have a look at that. Might want to buy a bigger plough before we do it.
Yeah. No, you can do it. You can do the plough.
No, you can do it. Oh, we've got field cultivator, don't we, for the cultivators?
Yeah, we're alright.
Plenty of options. Alright, what's the plan now? That all finished.
Well, canola's not ready yet. Just trying to think what we do. I know there's loads of slurry over at the cows.
Some manure too. Need to put the manure in the seed factory, fertilizer factory.
Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Yeah, we could There's a few odd jobs around the farm, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a bit of lettuce we could get rid of and get sold as well. Otherwise, we could have, without skipping forward to harvest the canola, there's the wheat fields we could have got in and started cultivating those too. Doing some field prep.
That's true. Yeah, we could do those.
Alright,
The
mate.
choice is yours. I'll give you the choice.
Oh, don't do that. Maybe we'll just do some tidying up around and see how we go with time.
Okay, mate. Let's do that.
Alright. Sounds good. So let's head on over to the cow pasture over here. You can see we do have a decent amount of manure. Now we're going to throw that all into the seed and fertilizer plant and factory, or whatever you want to call it, and see how much fertilizer we can get made. Don't know what we're going to do with it. We might sell it in the end, I suppose. It's probably going to be the best bet because we're not going to need all the fertilizer we're going to make. But I think if we just leave that trailer right about there, there we go, and it's unhooked, not the bucket, and we'll get this loaded up. And I'm not sure how much there is here, but we'll see. We'll do a few trips. See how long it takes. Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, Args.
Ola's trailer doesn't like manure. I had some other choice words to use there, which would have been topical, but I realised this is a G-rated channel.
Oh, a nightmare.
No, that's
What
right.
other options we got?
Not much really to move it, do we? That's alright, I will go and load up some lettuce.
No worries.
Oh, there we go. Ola's trailer doesn't like taking manure. We'll leave it there. We'll go and dump this bucket load into the fertilizer factory, and we'll worry about what we're going to do with that later. We might have to look at getting another trailer or figuring out what options we do have for loading and unloading that. But let's get this dumped in over here, and then we will go and get some lettuce loaded up. We've loaded up 4,000 litres of lettuce, 4,000 litres of wool. We'll run this down to the store and go and see what we can earn from it. It is just what we had lying around. Not sure if it's the best price to be selling any of this, but it'd just be nice to have a little bit more money in the account. So we'll head down, go and see what we can get, and then we'll come back and possibly put a little bit of silage into the BGA, get that out of the bunker and moved over into there to get some more electricity generated and earn a bit more money that way. So let's go and see what we can earn for this. As always, the lettuces are looking actually mighty lucrative. Here we go, we're just about empty out $13,500 from the wool and the lettuces. Not sure what the difference between the two was, but that's not a bad little piece of income, is it? Something that's just sitting there doing its thing. It's nice to have that steady stream. So let's head on back down to the yard and get a few other little odd jobs done. So back here we figured we'd get at least a load of silage over into the BGA just to make sure things will start processing over there. Although I'm not sure if FSG where he took the slurry. I think he took it to the seed just to make fertilizer rather than to the BGA. We'll just take a look and see what's over there. So we do have some slurry in there processing. So see that there. We don't have any silage though, so get that topped up because obviously be able to double up and run both at the same time. Would be nice. See, we could be able to put some manure in there too. Would have been good as well. But that's alright, we'll get the silage over there and that will help generate some more income. Got lots of digestate, $97,000. Now of course we can take that down here, this one here, and put it in to make some liquid fertilizer if we need to. 7,000. It's not sure if we need to or not. Who knows? There we are. 26,000 litres. Get this dumped in over here. And there we are, all dumped out with FSG keeping a watching brief, making sure we're doing it all properly. Hopefully haven't disappointed him. Or he'll find some reason to make an excuse. There we go, that's 26,000 litres. We might go and leave it filling up, so at least either before we finish or in the next episode we'll have a load to dump out as well.
Nicely done, Args. 37,000 litres of slurry in the BGA as well, so that should help that tick over for a while.
Yeah, I saw that. That'll be good. Get the silage in there as well. I just thought I'd leave the trailer there filling up, so we log out or at the start of the next one we can get some more dumped in there.
Sounds good, good call.
And that went all very well. Nice to get all that silage and grass done. So we have to make a plan, like you say, whether we plough that all up or not, or whether we'll be harvesting canola next time.
That's right, yeah, canola's very close to being ready, isn't it? So we might have to jump in and get that done.
Indeed, we might. The other thing I was thinking, actually, I said last time, I think we needed a little bit more hay. So good thing we didn't mow that other grass.
Oh, good point, yeah, actually. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that, but that's a good point.
Lots to think about. But very good. Oh well, I think we'll good place to wrap things up there, isn't it?
I do think that, yep. Oh, good day's work again.
Perfect. Alright, oh, a good week. Look forward to catching up with you again same time next week.
Yes, indeed, mate. Have a good one.
Alright. Catch you then.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Oh, there we are, all done on No Man's Land for another episode. Silage made, and odd jobs around the yard all done and tidied up, which is good. It's always good to keep on top of those, otherwise they just become a chore when you do have to do them because you've got no choice. Next time, like I said, we hopefully will be in harvesting some canola. We might look to plough up that grass. We could go and mow some more grass for hay. Plenty of things still to keep us busy here, keep things going. So, as always, from the man in the fluoro green, FarmSim Guy and myself, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that episode, and we will catch you in the next one.